Let's talk about some more details of our F Fireplace SB version, model 2024, shall we? Let's start with the side and top of the motorcycle. We have winglets prepared right here on the tank to give you maximum downforce on this bike. Not to mention the one on the side, which has been completely revamped, providing up to 10 kilos of downforce. In other words, when you accelerate this bike, it's 10 kilos of force pushing it back to the ground, preventing you from taking off with our rocket, okay? If we continue to the rear, we have an Akrapovic exhaust, which is already sized specifically for the bike. This means you won't need to remap it, and you'll still get the maximum power it has to offer. Moving on to the rear assembly, we have Öhlins TTX suspension, okay? The best suspension on the market. You can adjust the spring rebound and compression electronically through the dashboard. For the front, we also have Öhlins inverted suspension, Brembo brake calipers, and a radial disc. All this to bring the best in braking and suspension to your bike, not to mention the front wheel, which is very rigid. Contrary to what many think about needing a carbon wheel, while it brings lightness, you lose rigidity in the front assembly. Here at the front of the bike, we have a forced air induction system, providing a bit more downforce and cooling to the bike's front assembly. And to aid in this cooling, we have an oil radiator on the underside. Very important, also used in racing. We have electronic suspension on the front of the motorcycle. We'll be able to adjust the rebound and compression again. Remember that the preload is always adjusted manually, both front and rear. Our brake set continues here. We have a Brembo Brake Master cylinder. We have the brake calipers. So you'll have maximum force when braking without requiring extra effort from the rider. Our clutch is slip assisted, and to top it off, you have the quick shifter, which is for both upshifts and downshifts. In other words, from second gear onwards, you don't need to use the clutch to change gears, not even to downshift. This quick shifter also has settings: soft, medium, and hard, so you can use it on the track, in the city. Maximum comfort, or as much sportiness as possible while riding the motorcycle. Our tank is an extremely light titanium tank. That's why this bike only weighs 189 kilos and has 216 HP. In other words, one of the best power-to-weight ratios available on the market today. When it comes to controlling the motorcycle, I can use this bike without even handling the key or anything. This is because it has proximity sensing and can already activate our motorcycle. Remember that its dashboard is very comprehensive. I can adjust the motorcycle's power, engine braking, traction control, anti-wheelie, and even its sport mode, or not, to ride this bike. Now let's start it up so you can hear what this bike sounds like.